be careful, I don't want to butcher any of these jokes. The stakes are very high. We are going to have some real beef with cows today. I better stop, you guys are not going to be amused. Hold on, I got another one. What did the mama cow say to the baby cow? It's past your bedtime. That's it, welcome back for a Monday to the bitter truth. Let's just hope the cows haven't ruined it for you yet. Forget criminals, forget the government, forget police, and forget the exile bully. That's right, move over. We got another terrifying animal of terror taken over. Assassin cows are now named the UK's most dangerous animal, as 4,000 attacks are recorded each year. Yes, cows attack between 3,000 and 4,000 people each year, and experts have told us that these figures may continue to rise. Government Health and Safety, the HSE, have revealed that between 2018 and 2022, more than 30 people have been unalived by cows. Experts are now calling for new laws to protect the public. Well, vegans, let's all eat the cows. This will help threefold. We will protect the public, there'll be none left for you to continue campaigning about saving, and we will all have some bloody good barbecues in the process. Oh yes, actually, I forgot one. It will stop all of that methane, and that will make the environmentalists happy as well. Solutions, not problems. Vote for me for president.
You fucking genius. Now,
speaking of climate activists, police in the Netherlands seem to actually turn up to their work and do their jobs. The Dutch police blast these eco-protesters with water cannons. Yes, this is fantastic, well done. They are not only spraying them with the water that they are trying to save, they are giving these dirty creatures a wash and then dragging them away, hopefully to a padded cell. Look at the rainbows, isn't that fantastic? How beautiful. Although be very careful with this. You don't want those alphabet people turning up thinking it's a Batman sign for Tyrannosaurus Rex rights. More in woke climate crybabies saving us all is another supermarket. Marks and Spencer will ditch all plastic bags in favour of paper ones. Yes, thank you so much Marks and Spencers for caring about us all so much. Well done for switching to paper bags rather than the plastic ones, meaning that your transportation now requires more energy, further adding to the carbon footprint. Idiots. I like the plastic bags, they are definitely not single use. Sometimes I use them to take out all the other bits of plastic straight to the bins which the food comes in, and other times I use them as a hat after reading articles such as this. Anyway, good luck with your woke closing down sale. Let's just hope it's not raining and I can get my purchases to my diesel car without them falling out the bottom.
I got groceries.
Now, speaking of idiots, there's a few people that I'd just rather not pick a fight with. And those are mainly men that work at construction sites. There are far too many things lying around, and no, I'm not talking about the workmen themselves. Anyway, builders have fought back pole-swinging thugs on their construction site. Yes, a couple of idiots weren't too happy that their afternoon stroll in getting to the pub was interrupted by people who actually have a job. Well, they thought they could push the temporary fencing out the way and then hurl insults at a few labourers. Well, it all turned into a big scrap. Planks of wood, brooms, hammers, and other items used to tickle each other until the four of them called it a truce.
Group hug in the shower tonight!
In more idiots who do stupid things, a teen who tried to end our beautiful late queen with a crossbow has apologised to the king. Look at this moron. He's got those crazy eyes. He's got that look that screams he needs to be far away from anyone else on this entire planet. I don't even think Pluto is far enough for this Dumbo. Anyway, this loser was caught on Christmas Day back in 2021 in the grounds of Windsor Palace, trying to use the Queen as target practice. This treasonous twit, and yes, I am thinking of other words to call him, has now tried to apologise to the royal family. Yes, he blames on his mental health and how lockdowns had such a big effect on him. Not only that, but his AI girlfriend told him to do it. This failed many times to join the armed forces just to get close to the royal family. Well, he'll be sentenced on October 5th, where a maximum sentence for treason only carries 7 years. This is just a prime example why people just don't give a shit. Well, we just have to wait and see what he gets. Probably an apology from the Judge Jokers for keeping him from his AI girlfriend.
Yup.
Anyway, in more crime, flash rob mobs will cost California $19 billion a year. Brilliant, just what the taxpayer wants to pay for after running for cover whilst trying to buy a pair of trainers to avoid being attacked by a feral teen. Yes, even soft on crime Cali have had enough of the frequent attacks. They have now assigned dedicated teams to tackle the problem. Now, if you could have just dealt with it from the get-go, and I'm not sitting here preaching on my high horse in the UK, we have enough morons following suit doing exactly the same thing.
Then we're fucked. Best hurry.
Yes, shoplifting hasn't got any better since I reported on it yesterday, for the 127th day in a row. Anyway, it's gotten so bad that a high street bakery is forced to padlock drinks in a fridge as shoplifting cases soar. Yes, if you want to add a cool beverage to your already cold sausage roll from Greggs, not a fucking vegan one though, then you're just going to have to order at the counter because adults can't be trusted, again, because of the feral youth. Let's again lock everything up, including ourselves. Only order through delivery services to help with the environment too. If you live in some parts of Manchester, London or Birmingham, I hear Sainsbury's are now considering delivery tanks where they will fire out your weekly shop through your upstairs window just to eliminate the possibility of your Granny Smith apples going amiss.
She's fired, target destroyed.
Now, speaking of things that don't work when you try to implement too many rules and restrictions is this next one. You remember a few weeks ago when I reported on that booze-free boozer that was forced to shut after just only a couple of weeks? Well, a strict pub that's banned children and phones has now closed its doors. Well, here's a big lesson in people don't like being unreasonably told what to do. Well done to the Fox and Goose,
Silly goose.
for creating this list in telling you what to do. Now, I'm all for if you don't like somebody's rules, don't go, but it seems like many people adopt the same stance and didn't go, and that's now why they closed. No kids, no dogs, no phones, no laptops. Well, no pub now.
Get what you fucking deserve!
In some weird news, a man thinks he's found Lewis Capaldi's face in his fish and chip wrapping. Ah yes, another one of these articles. I found Princess Diana in a mouldy loaf of bread. I found Jesus in me cat's litter box. Oh, piss off. Anyway, I can't really see the resemblance to Lewis Capaldi here. I think it looks far more like Elvis Presley. What do you guys think?
Thank you very much.
We've saved the best weirdo to last. A woman shares her insane list of demands for going on a date with her. Yes, to date Julie, you must splash out on a minimum of $300 before you even meet her, to then spend more money paying for your date. $50 for fuel, $100 for a babysitter, $100 to pay for her clothes for your date, another $100 to paint her toes, and then again on top, you must pay for the entire date. To top it off, you don't even get a guaranteed session of horizontal jogging. And the second date will depend on how well you tip the server. She says, if this is too much, then I'm not for you. Well, Julie, let me help you out here. You are definitely not for me. Also, you're definitely not for most men on the planet. Even your baby daddy who probably dumped you for being such a high maintenance. For that price, I could have a few ladies of the night at the same time, and they only open their mouths on demand when I feed them my sausage roll from Greggs. Beverage not included. Right, so what have we learned today? Watch out for cows, don't fuck with builders, don't bother trying to get a beverage at Greggs, the police have called in sick again, and don't bother dating Julie. Signing out.